Today, I'm going to be showing you how to use a NutriBullet thing. So I'm going to show you a picture of what it looks like in case you want to get it for yourself, if you think it's a good machine. So that's what it is. So guys, and now I'm going to chop strawberries up for my smoothie. So,
give me 2 minutes, get this up and out of the way. Otherwise you'll have no pea kit tomorrow.
right, so this is just a random smoothie I'm going to do, a milkshake. But I think for this, 6 strawberries will be enough. I don't need to chop it up because the blender is powerful enough. All I'm going to do is chop this green bit off a bit, because you don't want that in your smoothie. No, you don't. If you served it with that green bit, I think the customers would hate it if you're in a restaurant, making stuff in a restaurant. Unless they request it, but I don't think the chef would do anyway. Try not to waste the strawberry. You need to cut the tiniest bit off, because you want more strawberry than you want far less cut off, meaning more strawberry. So 6 strawberries to cut up, which is enough. So you can see. So I've got my strawberries. Now I need to do my ice cream, which for this one I'm using salt and caramel. You can use whatever ingredients you want. You do not have to use the same recipe as me. You can, if you want, you can use anything for this. So, I think I'm going to use, just until I'm ready to put it in, I'm going to go ahead and put my ice cream in a bowl just so I know how many scoops I'm using. So 1, to make it enough flavour, I'm going to use 2 decent sized scoops and a 3rd one. And then that should be enough ice cream used. So yeah, so guys, the next step to it is, if you've got your ingredients right, to make it into, I want to make it a milkshake. So you need to put in this bit 4 ice cubes. I'd say 3 to 5 ice cubes. And don't drop one on the floor like I just did. I'm not going to put that in. I'm going to get another one out. I do not want dirty ice cubes in my drink, thank you very much. So I'm going to simply get another ice cube out and put that in. Now I'm going to put a little bit of milk. I would say 100 millilitres of milk. So I'm going to take it off the blender thing for now. So here, you might not be able to see it if you just get it on the right thing. So 100 millilitres. I'm going to point to where the 100 metre thing is. It's about where my finger is, that's about where 100 metres is. So yeah, I'm going to pour milk up to the 100 millilitre line. And I'm going to have a look myself after I've done it to make sure it's right. I'm going to pour in a little bit at a time. That's almost at the 100 metre line already. A little bit more. I think one more amount will be enough. But I think that's enough milk. So I'm going to go ahead, pour that into the mixture. This is not a proper recipe, this is just a quick video I'm making for a bit of fun, because why not, you know? So far there's just the ice, now I'm going to pour the milk in. That's what it looks like so far. I'm going to put my strawberries in now. So in go the strawberries. Try not to splash the milk everywhere when you drop them in. Now I'm going to add the ice cream in as well. So I'm going to use the scooper I used to push it in. And then I suppose, once I've done it, I could just use this cup to, I suppose, just pour the milkshake in, because why not? So, if you get anything on your hands, just give it a quick wipe. So, now, once you've got all your ingredients in, you need to put this bit onto this very tightly. I'm just going to go ahead and wipe the ice cream on the sides just to prevent it leaking or anything when it comes out. And that should be a good enough wipe, I suppose. Now, make sure you put this on very tight. Not so tight you cannot get it off, but tight enough so you are confident it will not leak. That must have been the wrong way then. This is my first time using it as well, so, you know, there we go. It's actually gone on now, as you can see. I'm just going to try to push it on a little bit more, just to really make sure it's on there. So yeah, back in a second, guys. So, yeah, now let's do a test, guys. Will the liquid and milk come out once I turn it over? No, it does not come out. That proves it is on right. Now I'm going to need to turn it upside down to put it in. So, this bit gets me a bit confused sometimes because I sometimes just get it wrong myself. So, we need to, there's two little plastic things you need to put into the gaps. That might be right now. I'm going to plug it in. And now, the switch should be on. So if I turn it, it should blend. No, it must not be in the right holes. So I'm going to put it on. We do not want to do it for very long. What you want to do is you want to do it until everything's dissolved in there. You don't want any lumps in your smoothie or milkshake, right? And you don't want to do it for very long either. So, I'm going to give it a quick little push. Go. Now, I'm going to try and take it out and have a look. I'm going to unscrew it. I'm going to have a look. Is it? Now, I'm going to get a spoon. Poke it in. If I feel any lumps, I'll have to blend it for longer. So, do I feel any lumps? yeah, I can still see a few lumps in there. So I'm going to go ahead and just simply put the lid back on and blend it for a little bit longer to allow all the holes or lumps, whatever you want to call it, to, I guess, go away. Because you don't want to take a sip of your milkshake or smoothie and then just see a whole load of lumps, because that's not going to taste very nice. You know, it's not. You really need to make sure that it's on there. Now, I'm going to go ahead, tip it again to make sure it doesn't come out. No, it doesn't, so I know that's on, right? See, it wouldn't blend because I did not have it in the right hole. Now, I'm gonna have...
Hi. Sorry. How did you get on? Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and just do the same trick again. So, I'm going to get rid of a lump I saw last time. So, now, if I do So, actually, guys, that lump I thought that was in it, I don't really think it was lumps, because what it was when I actually washed it under the tap, it was just a bit of caramel from the caramel ice cream. So, I don't really know, right now I don't know, until I've done it some more times, if you can perfectly get the caramel crust perfect, or if it's just gonna have caramel pieces scattered around in it no matter what. So, overall, I reckon this is done. Right, because this is a very powerful thing, so it does not take long at all to blend everything well. It does not. So, what some restaurants might do, or cafes, right, is put some decorations around the glass and stuff, you know. For example, you might see some chocolate sauce at the top of the cup with some sprinkles on it, for example, to make it look good. Or I don't know, there might be some strawberries at the top, you know. And now I'm going to have a go at that and have a look to see if it looks good at all, you know, because it could look very good, you never know. So I'm going to grab but now I'll try one. I'll chop the end off it, and then what I do is I'll basically just cut the top of it, right, to try and basically make a hole so I can put the strawberry on top of the side of the glass. I'm not going to cut it all the way. I'm going to maybe try and make the cut a little bit deeper or larger. And now I'm going to try and just almost pull it out a bit, just to put it on. And as you can see there, if I do a few more, it might actually look quite good when you go ahead and thingy it. So that will also make it a bit more healthy, because the customer, right, is going to see that is going to have a bit more healthy stuff on it, right? So even though there's already plenty of strawberries in there, there's a few on the side for the customer to enjoy. There's a little treat. This is just a bit of an experiment. I don't mean to go anywhere with this recipe at all, right? I really don't. So, you know, maybe 3 is a bit much, maybe just 1 on either side, or you could do 4, where put that one on that side, and then I get 4th strawberry, and just simply cut it again, and then put the 4th strawberry on the end here. You could do that with any other fruit or veg, or you could do something completely different. Now if I go ahead and pour the milkshake in, will that look like a good milkshake? Or will it taste good? So now, this is the finishing piece, or the not piece milkshake. Now, you could go ahead and you could put another scoop of ice cream on top if you really wanted. Or you could do another flavour, or you could add some sprinkles on, you know? Like, if you're a bloke, maybe 10 or 11, and just having a bit of fun, you can maybe go in your cupboard and have a look to see what decorations you've got. You could put some of those on. You could, I don't know, I'm just giving you an example, you could put some of this sauce on it, you know? But if you're trying to make it healthy, you probably don't want to do this. If so, you're going to add this, the tiniest bit, because otherwise if you add a load of this on it, in fact no, if you're trying to make it healthy, don't do this at all, because, right, I don't know where the label is for the ingredients and stuff, but I can guarantee you there's a lot of sugar in this, so don't add it. I can guarantee you there's going to be a lot of sugar in this sort of thing. So just don't add it on. If you really want to, maybe add a few sprinkles. I don't think there's going to be a ton of sugar in that. There might be quite a bit, or salt even. So, yeah. And then go ahead and just, if you like thicker straws, get a thicker straw. Or if you just prefer thinner straws, get one of these straws here. If I can just put it down here, as you can see there's a thing with straws in it. If I can get it off, there we go, lots of straws to choose from there. Let's say I'm going to grab a yellow straw, just a random coloured straw, guys. Now put the straw in there, and then as a customer, paying customer at a restaurant or a cafe, would you be happy to pay for this caramel and strawberry milkshake? Would you be happy to pay for it? It's my first go at it. If you would like to see a series on this, where I make lots of different lots of different milkshake flavours, go ahead and comment below. I think that could be a good series. Right, it's a pretty simple thing to do. You can make this recipe, or a similar recipe to this, in anything like this, right? Anything like this, as long as you've done anything in it before, you know the ingredients you use can actually blend. You know, you might get a similar one to this for a couple less quid, and there might be 600 watts, and unfortunately it's just not powerful enough to blend what you're trying to blend. And if you use a 900 one, and it does, use your 900 one, you know? So, yeah. Let's give it a taste test. yeah, I like that a lot, actually. You know? So I'm going to sit down and enjoy this whilst you guys might be having fun watching this video. I might inspire you to make your own milkshake business. I might inspire you to make this for your mum or your dad or your sister or your brother. You know? I might inspire you to do something else. You know? Who knows? Only you know. So, peace out and bye.